Well, really proud of my team. Proud of the guys. We went really hard Monday and Tuesday, and I hope that helps us down the road. But I thought they really grinded it out today against a really competitive team. I really I liked Western Michigan on film. I think they're well coached. I knew that Wilder was a very, very good player. Heyman's confident now after what happened at Washington. So this was a dangerous team, and yet I really appreciate our guys. We're one of the first teams to get to 13 games this early in the season, so we've had them bunched together. And as I told the guys in the locker room, I said, it's not always going to be 25, 30-point games. You guys did a lot of good things. We met our defensive efficiency tonight without getting our offense efficiency, which maybe be the first time this year. So I just thought we did some really good things. We've had a lot of guys out. Alex is yet to play. Prince is yet to play. Tom's missed 2.5 weeks. EK early in the season. So we've had some guys. This break comes at a really good time. I think Alex told me it's been 2 decades since a team went undefeated here in non-conference play. So it's not easy to do that. So I'm just really proud that our guys have been able to do that. And we'll give them 3 days off, get back here Christmas night, and get 3 good days of practice before we start league play. And but I couldn't have asked any more from them in this non-conference. They did a tremendous job.
You mentioned the defensive efficiency. I think Isaac had like 3 steals in the last 4 minutes, and I think Aaron had 1. How much of that was allowing you to persevere late?
Well, I just think, we were pretty consistent. Both halves, they shot a better percentage in the second half than the first. But we did a good job of we only give up 5 threes. We controlled the backboard a little bit better. Maybe in the second half it was about probably even. We kept them off the free throw line, so we didn't foul. I thought we forced 18 turnovers and blocked 9 shots. So I thought we were active with our hands, and we just position-wise was a little bit better. And, we'll have some things we can look at here over the next 3 days as coaches to prepare as we go into league play. But thought we saw some strides as a team defensively, and that was good.
You shot under 30% from 3, and you mentioned going hard earlier this week in practice. Do you think that was a byproduct of tired legs or anything like that?
Yeah, I don't know. It's 13 games and not a big stretch of days. So, and we haven't had too many. This might be our first game. Alex may know that we haven't shot 30% or better from 3, and we win by 14. So that's a good sign. That when all of a sudden we don't shoot the 3 ball like we're capable of shooting it. That, and Tom's been out 2.5 weeks. That affects you offensively. Of whenever the 3 ball's not going or something's not working, you can go to him, and that's a pretty good option from 15 feet. And we haven't had that. And to beat the teams we've beaten without him says an awful lot about this team. And so tonight, the sticking point was we didn't make 3. We've made the 3 at a very, very high level through 12 games, and I still think that's going to be a big, big strength of ours. But this rest does come at the right time.
Coach, was this kind of like a Pac-12 game where they're going to slow it down a little bit?
Yeah, I don't know. It'll probably vary. I'm guessing that's going to vary. That some teams in the Pac like to run. Some teams like to be more controlled. So we're gonna face a lot of those things. The nice thing is we've faced our shares of teams that have wanted to run with us, and we've faced teams that have been much more controlled. And we've been able to figure all those out. And that's the encouraging thing. I think we've played a lot of different styles. And now as we move into league play, hopefully that's going to help us.
Steve, for those of us who haven't seen you play too much, you've had a couple of freshmen that you've been able to integrate into things. Why do you think this has all come together so seamlessly and quickly?
I've said it before. We've got great vets. We've got vets on this team: Isaac, Bryce, Tom, a little bit of Gigi, a little bit of Aaron, because Aaron's just in his 2nd year, but guys that have been a part of Sweet 16 runs and Pac-12 championships, and also a part of what last year was. So have very, very, very hungry group of vets, and a group of vets that really welcomed these 3 freshmen, knowing how much these 3 freshmen could help us. And those three freshmen have helped us in numerous ways, both offensively and defensively. So when that has been blended together, it's just been a really good blend. Well, yeah, we're under 500. So these guys are competitors. They're not one guy on my team that doesn't compete. And so when things don't work out, it's frustrating. And they got to work. We gave them about 3 weeks off in the spring. And a little bit after the Final Four, we got back to work, and you could just see it. And we knew we had a special group returning. And we thought we had a special group. We had no idea to the level this early. But those three freshmen are very special, and it's been a very good blend. They're very together, and they pull for each other. And today was one of our least amount of assists to turnovers, and because we didn't shoot the three as well. But even in a game where we don't make a lot of threes, we have 22 assists. I think we're averaging 24 on the year. So it's just a fun team. It's a fun team to coach, and even in a game where it wasn't all going well in the flow, we never really got big runs. You could tell these guys were really trying to do the things we wanted them to do.
Going into the conference play now, where did you kind of assess the other teams, particularly at the top? I mean, you were going to play with Oregon, start with Oregon. What have you thought about that?
Yeah, I'll look at it, sometime maybe over this break. I've tried following most of the teams here, but you're so ingrained in. We really have. If you look at our schedule, these 13 games have not come with a lot of breaks for our guys, and that means not breaks for us coaches. So a lot of film work, a lot of just, that's been draining getting to this point, but it's been fun. But, this week I'll look at it. But obviously Oregon is the favorite and should be. I think they've won 8 or 9 games in a row, and so they're the league favorite, and we have to play in their building to start things, so can't get any tougher for us. Arizona's playing extremely well. If they get Trier back, that team takes a huge shot in the arm. I don't know how the Cal game ended up today. I was watching a little bit of that, but defensively as well as playing as well as anybody in our league. Utah got a shot in the arm with 2 transfers that became eligible about a week ago. Colorado is probably the most veteran team that we have in our league. Washington, watch them play Western Michigan, extremely athletic team. I mean, this league is that way, and USC is undefeated and doing some really good things. So it's going to be a grind. It's going to be a lot of fun. I think the players are excited about it. But I just told the players, go enjoy Christmas, get away from it. We didn't get Thanksgiving because of the Anaheim tournament. I want them to. We got a lot of locals, so it's not a lot of heavy travel. But I want them to spend time with their families, and that's stuff that we'll really address on Christmas night and get them back ready. I hope so. That's the plan. Thank you. Merry Christmas, everybody. Have a great holiday.